Chapter 5 Babylon and the Law That Bound the World. Babylon rose where memory had learned from failure. The city did not begin as the greatest. It had no ancient prestige like Uruk, no imperial terror like Akkad. But it possessed something far more dangerous: patience. By the time Hammurabi came to power, the world had already learned what unchecked kings could do with words. Lies carved in stone, gods rewritten to suit rulers, laws bent to favor the powerful. Hammurabi studied these failures carefully. He understood that power without predictability bred rebellion, and that fear alone could not hold a city together forever. So he chose a different weapon: law. The stone that spoke to all. The stele stood taller than any man, carved from black diorite so hard it resisted time itself. At its top, Hammurabi was shown receiving authority from Shamash, god of justice and the sun. Below that image flowed hundreds of lines of text, not prayers, not myths, rules, written for all to see. For the first time in history, law was not whispered by priests or remembered by elders. It was displayed publicly, immovable, unchanging. If a man stole, the punishment was known. If a builder failed, responsibility was written. If a king ruled unjustly, the contradiction was visible. Justice had become impersonal, and that terrified those who once controlled it. When gods lost flexibility. Priests objected. The gods decide justice, they argued. Hammering it into stone insults divine wisdom. Hammurabi listened and ignored them. The gods speak through order, he replied, and order must be understood by all. For the first time, divine authority was filtered through human logic. The gods were still supreme, but they had rules now. The people read. Literacy spread, slowly, unevenly, but steadily. Not everyone could read the laws, but everyone knew they were written. That alone changed behavior. Disputes were settled differently. Contracts became common. Memory mattered less than reference. Civilization stabilized. Not because humans became better, but because systems became stronger. The dark edge of law. But law, like writing, carried danger. The punishments were harsh, unequal. A noble's crime differed from a commoner's. Justice was not fairness, it was consistency. And consistency could be cruel. Still, people preferred predictable cruelty to arbitrary mercy. The world made a choice. Babylon remembers everything. Babylon inherited the archives of fallen cities, tablets from Uruk, records from Akkad, laws layered upon laws. It became not just a city, but a memory engine. Astronomy flourished, mathematics matured, time itself was divided, hours, minutes, cycles. The heavens were mapped as carefully as fields. Humanity began measuring the universe and itself. A whisper from the past. Deep beneath Babylon, in a forgotten chamber, tablets older than Hammurabi slept, symbols unfamiliar to modern scribes, records copied from copies of copies. One tablet spoke of Enmer, another of a sealed archive, another of a warning. When law replaces wisdom, memory must guard the truth. The scribes did not understand it, not yet. Babylon would fall, empires always did, but something it created would never collapse: the idea that civilization could be written.